Hey guys, okay, maybe you want to try the Internet of Things for your home, and these are the essentials that you need. Okay, one, so you can take it down list. It's only maybe four or five things, and most of it is like no cost. All right, so number one, the password on your router has to be very challenging. So it has to be. You have to write down your password on your router, um, just so that somebody can't randomly just guess on your keyboard. All right. So the password on your router has to be very challenging. Two, related to the router, it should not broadcast. It should be invisible. Only you know it's there, and if you type in the right information, you can connect to it. So the router has to be invisible. The password has to be challenging. Even the SSID, the name of the router, has to be challenging. You know, I don't think I am invading people's privacy when I mention when you look at your Wi-Fi antenna, you can see all the other routers around you. They have very simple names. They're not invisible. I can see them. All right, I can see them. Two, they have very simple names. Say Bell Cable 123. That's name one. Another one, apartment 605. Another Bell Cable, apartment 6. Like they have very simple names. Another one, leave me alone. Somebody called their Wi-Fi router, leave me alone. Another one, don't hack me, bro. Somebody actually called their Wi-Fi router, don't hack me, bro. Just make it invisible. Change the name to something challenging. Change the password to something challenging. And then make it invisible. Only when you type in the right information do you connect to it. I'll tell you something. My Wi-Fi, all right, and I'm not breaking my own privacy. I'm on the third floor. My Wi-Fi signal goes all the way to the lobby. And yet, only if you have the right information can you see it. Yeah. One day I was very surprised. I'm on the third floor, right? This apartment here. I was in the lobby of my building and I connected to my home Wi-Fi. The signal from the third floor of this apartment reached the lobby of my building. That's to me, that's something. That's quite amazing. But luckily, the name of my router is invisible and my password is quite long. All right. You have no idea how strong your signal might be. It might be all the way to the parking lot, to your driveway, to the street. Third floor apartment. And you know my address because it's my business address as well. I can connect to my Wi-Fi, my home Wi-Fi from the lobby. But everything is invisible. You wouldn't be able to find it unless you know the right credentials. All right. But that's how strong the signal on a little router can be, just so you know. Theoretically, if they can see your Wi-Fi, they can sit in the lobby all day trying to guess the password. Okay, so that's one. Number two, I do subscribe to an extra service called a VPN, and the CIA says you should use a VPN. Maybe, maybe small businesses only, but even home users should use a VPN. And it is this onion security. So one, you have a Wi-Fi that is hard to find and hard to guess. And then you have a VPN, right, with another layer, with another set of password and ID that is also hard to guess. All right. And then so you got your home Wi-Fi, which is your internet service, which is hard to guess. You got VPN, which is hard to guess, and then you got another one, which is your account password for Google, for Gmail, for Hotmail, right? So now you got a 3-layer onion. Most people have their Wi-Fi, which I can see. I pull up that, that icon, right? I can see all my neighbors' Wi-Fi. And then they just have the password for Gmail or Hotmail or Yahoo. But I got invisible Wi-Fi, poof, gone. And then I got a VPN, which you have to guess the password for. And then on top of that, I got the account password for Gmail and Hotmail. So I got triple onion. Most people only have one or 2 layers onion. I have 3 layers. Okay. And yes, I can connect as a New Yorker, as an Australian, as a Los Angelino. Yes. Okay. All right. So that's one thing you need. And that's another thing you need is a VPN. It's about $7 a month. It depends on the service. It's about $7 a month. So I bust Netflix's balls. Netflix, Hulu, all that stuff. I bust their balls. Netflix is also $7 a month, and this VPN is $7 a month. And I'm a single guy. I'm not a family of 4, right? I'm a single guy. I bust Netflix balls a lot. They cost $7 a month. This VPN costs $7 a month. You have to choose which one you gotta choose. I get Voodoo for free. I get SBS for free. I get YouTube for free. Movies, I mean. Which one are you gonna choose? Right. You got it. For the VPN, I get 3 movie channels plus the Roku. Right. I bust your balls a lot, but you cost the same as a VPN. All right. It's just consumer talk. This morning, one guy gave a webcam a bad review. Why don't you bust his fucking balls? Shit. I don't know what people's problems are. This morning, one guy gave a webcam an awful review. I never fucking want to touch it. Why don't they bust his balls? I know. Why you busting my fucking balls? All right, so number 1, invisible Wi-Fi. The signal is surprisingly strong. And why? Number 2, a VPN. $7 a month. All right. On top of that, with a VPN, I can sit in a public area using the VPN. Now, public area, the router security, there is no router security, right? The VPN is the router security. On top of that is the account password for Yahoo and Hotmail. So now, when most people have no security using a public Wi-Fi, at least I got 1 layer from the VPN. Okay? Okay. Number 2, I'll share with you the devices I bought for the door and for the camera. And surprisingly, they don't have to be very expensive. They're not expensive. They're both under $20. So now I can see when my door is open. I can see, and I can turn on a live view of the camera. Both under $20 from eBay or Amazon. Even Walmart, I guess. You are free to shop wherever you like. Don't bust my balls, man. I see other guys giving awful reviews to awful things or whatever. Nobody's busting their balls. What the fuck, right? I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.